Hey guys, it's Crazy Comic Lady here, and this is a picture of Rapunzel that I actually did a really long time ago. I started work on this on like the 2nd of February after I'd watched a Mark Crilley tutorial on how to do like a forest background, and it was a really great tutorial. If I can find it, I will put it in the video description because it was a really cool tutorial and it made me want to try out doing a forest scene. And before this picture, I'd never actually done a full marker background before, and I'm quite happy with how the trees turned out. I think the trees turned out surprisingly well, but the grass is a bit kind of a letdown. It looks a bit kind of unrealistic and blobby, and it's one of my weaknesses. I'm not great with grass, but yeah, it took me so long to do this because I have this really nasty habit of doing my pictures really late at night, and then I get really tired. And with this picture, it was like 1:30 in the morning by the time I'd finished the background, and I was like, I really don't want to keep going with this. I want to go to sleep. And yeah, if I don't get a picture finished in one go, it almost never gets completed. I'm really bad like that, but I have to complete my pictures all in one sitting, otherwise they just don't get done. So this poor picture was literally just sitting around for about 2 months before I finally decided to finish it, because there wasn't really much to do in it. There was just the character left to colour, but I was just like, I don't feel like doing it anymore. But yeah, eventually she got done, which is quite cool. I'm glad it got finished. But yeah, I actually did it on regular sketchbook paper, and I'll put a link as well in the video description to the sketchbook paper that I use, because I have had like tons of questions in the past where people have asked me about sketchbook paper and if you can use pro markers on them or not. And yeah, you can. I just recommend that you don't ink your pictures, because when you're using sketchbook paper, pens have a nasty habit of really bleeding out of the lines, so it's always best like not to ink your pictures until after you've coloured it. So yeah, that's what I did with this one. I was originally going to ink her after I'd coloured it, and then decided that I kind of didn't want to. I wanted her to just be like, I don't know, coloured. I kind of sort of outlined her with some colour pencils that I went in with at the end, and I kind of tweaked like bits of the grass and stuff with coloured pencils. Yeah, and she's kind of loosely based on like the Disney Tangled Rapunzel, but she's like much younger. I think she looks like kind of 12 or 13, I think. So originally I was sort of basing the character design on like the Disney version, but she looks younger and slightly cuter, I think. Yeah, I haven't really seen that movie very much. I sort of grew up with like Sleeping Beauty and The Little Mermaid. They were kind of like my favourite Disney princesses. But my niece was absolutely obsessed with this film after it came out. She used to watch it over and over again. But I mean, when I was a kid, I used to do that with Little Mermaid the whole time. I'd watch that over and over again, but it was really cute seeing my niece just watch this all the time and dressing up as Rapunzel. And I don't know if you guys have seen the movie, but they have these lanterns that they light in the movie, and we had tons of those in my house for ages. So the middle of winter, my niece was like insisting that we light these lanterns, and man, we had to stand outside and it was like totally freezing, but I don't know, it was kind of fun. But yeah, on a completely different note, I have finally posted all the prizes for my contest that I had in like December and January. Man, that only took 2 months to like post stuff out. Or was it even more than that? Probably 2.5 months, but yay, that is one job done, so I don't have to worry about it now. Oh yeah, it was so weird, like I was like really ill recently, and I kind of fell asleep during the day, and I woke up and went, what? I'm covered in art, because I've got like all my art, like tons of my art stuck up on my wall, and I woke up and I was just like covered in my pictures that had all fallen off my wall, and it was like a giant bedsheet of art, and I was like, what? Why am I covered in pictures? yeah, it was kind of random. I just thought I'd share my random story of waking up covered in my pictures. But anyway, so this is my picture of Rapunzel, and I hope you like it, and I will see you guys all soon. Bye!